Now let's move on to the second type of journalism based on content or theme, under which I am going to discuss agriculture journalism first. More than half of our population depends on agriculture. So it is not surprising that there should be a separate section of journalism related to agriculture. After the establishment of the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, agriculture journalism started a formal journey with the publication of Indian Journal of Agricultural Sciences and the Indian Journal of Veterinary Sciences in 1931. The first weekly newspaper of agriculture in Hindi was published in 1946, named Krishik Jagat, and still it is in circulation. Agricultural journalism is a specialized branch of journalism that deal with news, views, features, story related to agriculture and its allied subjects. Many leading newspapers in India are publishing agriculture related news regularly. New agricultural technology and methods of cultivation, agrarian product marketing, pest disease management of crops, etc. are the main focus of agricultural journalism. Simple language without any technical jargons must be used in writing about any agricultural article. Palagami Sainath is one of the notable agricultural journalists of India. Kusum Nair was another journalist who was known for her writing on agricultural policies. The second type is arts journalism. The artistic material were perceived as a commodity during the 18th century. From then, the value of artistic communication came into existence. The main focus of art journalism is reporting and discussion of art materials like literature, film, music, dance, theatre, drama, poetry, and many more. The art journalists analyze the new trend in different artistic fields and also the historical account of the artistic materials and share this information with the people. Seher Jaman of Times Network is one of the famous art journalists of the country. The third type is civic journalism, also known as citizen journalism, participatory journalism, and public journalism. The civic journalism concept was first used in India by the CNN IBN channels under the banner of You See It, You Report It. Bowman and Wills in 2003 define civic journalism as a participatory journalism which includes the act of a citizen or group of citizens playing an active role in the process of collecting, reporting, analyzing and disseminating news and information. Here the journalist interviews the common people and try to understand what they perceived about any particular issue and their problems and opinions. Mary News is the largest online citizen journalism platform in India. The fourth type is community journalism. In this type of journalism, information about a small community, town, neighborhood and city are circulated. Lotterer in 2006 defined community journalism as a publication with a circulation under 50,000 serving people who live together in a distinct geographical space with a clear local first emphasis on news, features, sports and advertising. It is also known as a local journalism, which is very professional in news coverage with a particular focus on the small community of a city, suburbs, small town and small administrative or geographical area. This is very close to the local people. India Abroad, community newspaper published in New York from 1970, which focuses on Indian news for Indian community situated there. The fifth type is a business journalism. The subject matter of this type of journalism is to collect, analyze and interpret the economic and financial situation of any market, describing the launch of new product in the market with its features and scope, the performance of companies and related fields of commercial activities. People want to know more about trends of the market, the financial performance of the companies and bank before investing the money. With the rapid growth of e-commerce, this field of journalism is also gaining importance in recent years. Anshuman Tiwari of India Today Group is a prominent economic journalist in India. Sucheta Dalal, who was awarded by the Padma Shri Award, is a business journalist associated with Times of India, Indian Express, and the Financial Express. The sixth type is sports journalism. Sports journalism writes about different events of sports and competitions. It also reports an interview with eminent sports personality and can offer sports commentary. A sports journalist should have an interest in sports and games first. He or she should have an explicit knowledge about the rules of different games. Moreover, he or she should have a bag full of statistics about the game or the player which he or she is covering. Mihir Bose, Harsha Bhogle, Mayanti Langar are the notable sports journalists of our country. The seventh type is a cultural journalism. Cultural journalism sometimes alternatively refers to arts journalism. Both are similar, but Riegert et al. In 2018 differentiate these two. The art journalism is characterized by reviews, critics, news, and essays about the arts and popular culture, whereas cultural journalism has a broader look on religion, including lifestyle issues, societal debate, and reflecting ethical discussion by artistic personas or expressed in a literary style. A cultural journalist explores the different culture and religion aspects of the world and share the customs, rituals, festival, and arts of that culture and religions. The eighth type is political journalism. Perhaps the most prominent domain of journalism is the political journalism. Political journalism acts as a watchdog on government activities. Political journalists provide information on different political matters like election campaigning, the election process, initiate a forum for political discussion, and thus helps the general public to understand the political issues and prevent the abuse of power and corruption. Anubha Bhosle, Shoma Chaudhary, Vinod Dua, Kanchan Gupta are some of the eminent political journalists in India. The ninth one is celebrity journalism. Here, the journalists describe the personal and professional life of celebrities. The famous people who are highly visible in media and often coming from the entertainment world are the subject of celebrity journalism. Their lifestyle attracts the general public. Celebrity journalism also includes interviewing celebrities and reporting gossips about them. B.K. Karanjia and Raju Bharatan are known for their writings on celebrity. The next one is weather journalism. Reporting about the weather in daily newspaper serves a lot of people, especially people living in extreme places. With the increased use of technology, 3D animation with graphic and simulation in television, making this weather reporting much more exciting and impactful. This provides simulated experiences to the viewer. You can experience this with a video. Let's have a look.
Let's now have a look at what that might be like. For example, we know Florence is going to bring 1 to 3 feet of inundation across many locations and certainly flood many of the lower levels of structures. But we know Florence is also going to bring water rises well above that, perhaps up to 6 feet. Now 6 feet of water, imagine that. That carries large objects in it, like cars, for example, that can act like battering rams and enhance the damage that would otherwise be. And also, we know that can flood the lower levels of many structures.
The next type of journalism based on content and theme include scientific journalism. Science journalists report about the development in the scientific field. It is a field of interaction between the science journalist and the public. The science reporter has a difficult task of presenting the scientific information in simple terms so that the general public can understand. A science journalist requires a good understanding of the field of science along with effective writing skills. K.S. Jayaraman, the first science editor of the Press Trust of India, is a versatile science actor. Nagendra Vijay is another prominent science journalist of Gujarati language. The 12th one is lifestyle journalism. Lifestyle journalism generally covers the field related to the living of people and their lifestyles. It includes articles related to food, travel, fashion, health, cooking, shopping, leisure, and many more. This section provides information related to lifestyle practices, adoption of which leads to a better and healthy life. Generally, it comes under the purview of what we call soft news. You can get a test of different lifestyles article in the Lifestyle Journalist magazines available at link appear on the screen. Nishiraj Bharoo, a Delhi-based lifestyle journalist of India Today Group, is an excellent lifestyle article writer. The 13th type is education journalism. Education journalism reports about the development of the education field and the scope of different career fields. The main focus of education journalism is to inform the readers, especially the students and youth, about the new avenues of the education system and inspire them to go for higher education. The audience of education journalism is mostly students, teachers, and researchers. It helps the students to develop their specific strategies for a particular career options. Shreya Bhandari from the Times of India and Shweta Sharan, who writes about education in Mint and The Hindu, are a prominent education journalist. Kavita Rao, a freelancer, writes about education in different reputed newspapers. You can check out one of her articles at link visible on a screen. The 14th type is a crime journalism. This field of journalism has always been popular since the beginning of journalism. People are still continue to know about the crimes taking place around them. They want to know the details and accurate report of the crime incident. So, it is the job of the crime reporter to collect and report complete, accurate and unbiased facts about the crime. Saying about the offense is a challenging task. To be a successful crime reporter, one must have some preliminary knowledge about penal code and law. And most importantly, the reporter must have contact with police and other departments of administration to collect reliable fact. Jyotirmoy Dey was a prominent crime reporter of Midday. He wrote extensively on crime, especially about the Mumbai underworld. He was shot dead in 2011 in Mumbai. The 15th type is a comic or graphic journalism. Here, the journalist uses images and words to tell a story. Sometimes cartoon and comic characters are used to illustrate a current event with a touch of sense of humor. This comic journalism is an excellent tool to share the viewpoint of the writer by using narrative speech in speech balloons and using visual drawings. Who is unfamiliar with the Amul girl in India? R.K. Lakshman from Times of India was an eminent cartoonist who was awarded Padma Vibhushan in 2015. The 16th type of journalism is a tabloid journalism. Many people use tabloid for entertainment from print media. Tabloid journalism mainly focuses on sensational news like celebrity gossip, outrageous crime, extreme political view, astrology, etc. Previously, this type of journalism indicates exciting, exaggerated story printed on a particular size of the newspaper, which was called tabloid size, that is a small size of newspaper. But now, tabloid journalism does not necessarily mean particular size. Tabloids generally publish soft news, but they are very much popular in public. The Afternoon Dispatch and Courier, Midday, Mumbai Mirror, Mail Today, Mint are some of the popular tabloid newspapers in India. So this is all about the 16 types of journalism under the stream based on content or theme.